Well, hello. 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 It's one of the ravens say that, but I'm saying hello to whoever looks at these nondescript weird videos of mine. I tell you. Finding out a lot of information. I worked quite good today. I'm building parts and pieces for that. Lathe, overhead drive mechanism. Yeah. Ah. Okay, let's see what I could talk about today, if anything. Let's see. Of course, the news is flooded with Americans going berserk. Why is that? No. Probably bad food, mental disturbance, prescription drugs. What's not mentioned, she even got politicians going berserk on the news in the United States and probably in Canada and other places. What's his name? York or Dork? Went berserk. They can never address the real problem. Bad diet for decades, hormones, prescription drugs, stress, tension. And they never address the good guys with guns who have saved many lives. Look it up on the internet, FBI reports. It's amazing to see these politicians go nuts like your president. He lost his marbles too. I do like watching Tucker Carlson. He comes right to the point. I know that the media is biased one way or the other, but really, what is the root cause of it all? And the psychology of these politicians making good folks, real good folks, feeling bad about owning their own guns, for Pete's sake. It's kind of a psychological manipulation, by the way. But oh well, it's a topic they'll burn on and on and on until you elect somebody with brains and not a bunch of losers, sick old men and pedophiles and other ridiculous creeps. Oh, I mentioned that. Now let's go to comments. Oh, yes, I'm not a woman. I'm androgynous in a way, and I really don't care about social engineering and what you're supposed to look like. Okay? Let's get that all the way right away. I dress because I like feeling that way, and that's my own personal reflection in my own psychology and self-made purgatory. Like you got a self-made purgatory and what you should look like, or do, or feel, or say, and all of that. So, if you want to really get into it, you go to an online website called Psychology Today. Okay? Good. Do it. Let's see. So I'm not a woman. We discussed that topic. I'm not a woman. But I will get dressed up as one. Fully. I think that a friend of mine, my internet only so far, wants me to go full bore, and I will. To please good fans. And scare away all the other fans that try and worship me. That's pretty cool. I like that. So, don't worship me. Unless you want to worship a Klingon princess, go for it. I'm so hot that everything around me starts smoking. People are entertaining. One of the brightest people I know internet people. I mean, I really don't know who they are in real life. But they could be anybody. But you got to use your common sense and judgment. Is Penny Jade England. Penny is a very brilliant native up in Moose Jaw, Canada, Saskatchewan. He's smart. He knows what he's saying. Another person, he knows what he's saying, and it's true. You really can't get a levitation without going industrial style stuff, really. Plastic knobs and transistors and diodes and computers won't do it. No, you got to go into real stuff. Do you know a gravitometer or gravity detector is two big masses of metal, round balls, lead, hung on a big support beam, two of them, one, two, and little ones with little balls suspended by a very sensitive thread. And when you move the big balls this way, the others follow. Draw it out. Have fun making it. You see what I mean? So thanks for the comments, Penny Jade. One person who seems to act a bit erratic in thinking and kind of feel spooky around him is that Maxine guy. A short person, but I shouldn't say that. I say good little person, but this totally wired. Somebody you probably think would go crazy and get caught in the news media and other things and all that. But anyway, I don't know what's going on with him. But there's people that don't have both oars in the water. Okay. I think I got both oars in the water, but I sure don't act like it, do I? Well, it's because I like acting. It's silly. And I always have, ever since I was a kid. Come on. God, look at me in the news stories. 1985, come on. My style enters Eva Gabor style. Come on. So, touched upon was a Time magazine, or News Weekly. Canadian version explains deeply years ago, a long time ago, about how the young generation eats all this processed food with hormones and chemicals in that, and the kids know it. So if you got the kids going like that, and then the next generation, what in blazes what is it gonna become? I see a lot of it in the outside here on YouTube and other things. They're like bloated. And also a lot of cops are bloated out. And other people are bloated out. Which was a topic in the 70s, believe it or not. Through my dad, because he was in America all the time. Not all the time, going back for business meetings, Collier, so PDS. So you're dealing with a semi-mutation of humans. Sad but true. Simply because of McDonald's and other fast food places and pesticides and many other things, GMO. And then prescription drugs, holy mackerel, because of depression, because of COVID, because of other things. People will go berserk on Prozac. I've seen it in real life. Totally insane, dangerous, wild, crazy person. Or if they're suddenly taken off meds, they go berserk. And that's a known fact. So I'm talking around different topics today for sure. So there you go. Gotta make a video, you know. Yeah, I feel sensuous all the time, a hypersexual person. I love it. No complaints on life with me. Always thinking of sex. And you, what are you thinking of? Are you obsessed? Totally obsessed with something? I'm obsessed with all kinds of old gadgets and things. Oh, I'll be going to the scrapyard in the next week. So I'll go to Petaluma and Santa Rosa. But I wear my business suit. I don't go like this. And if you want to see a real scrap fairy, check out YouTube channel Capital Salvage. 1919th Triumph Street, Vancouver, and I used to patronize them a lot and when I was in the area. And we got the scrap fairy. It's really funny stuff. I like him. So check out that. You know, dealing with the really stupid people is really boring. I've been contemplating whether to totally delete uh, my Facebook and even YouTube and post these maybe on videos on BiteShoot. I don't know yet. I'm just thinking about it because I understand that social media is very depressing. I'm finding it quite boring, actually. So I might do that. I got lots of things to do in real life instead of wandering around in an internet world. Besides, when I move here, I won't be on the internet much anyway. Just answer a few emails or business and eBay. The virtual scrapyard. This is my rant for today. I got along just fine without a stupid computer years ago. And if I lived within an area that had a lot of activity of scrapyards and military surplus stores and that, I wouldn't even use eBay. But oh well, found some good deals on artillery parts and machine tools. But it's all fun. Really like surfing eBay. That's cool. And Google. And I will surf YouTube to learn things. How to. Because I'm as stupid as a 2x4. And I'm still learning every day something new. And don't say I'm smart, I'm not. No, no, no. As I shrink down lower and lower. There we go, sirens again. More people getting sick or accidents or going nuts. Wow. And in a small town, a lot of sirens. And New Westminster was sirens all the time. Because Essendale or Riverview was depopulated. Most of the buildings closed up and the people relocated in New Westminster. And nothing wrong with people from Riverview. You just gotta learn how to talk to them and be friendly. Oh, another siren. Oh, this is 3/4 of an inch solid ready rod. They make it up to many inches diameter, by the way. 'Cause. 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 ' Okay. So, use Google to find out the truth if you can. Go to Wikipedia. Search files and proper things. 'Cause a lot of stuff's going on these days and around the world. What else can I talk about? So how do you like my Shirley look with the glosses? It's interesting, the glasses are .6. Diapers or diapers? Dipoles or something. Guess there's not much of a difference when I put them on to look at them. So I guess I'm taking into account that my eyes are getting better through some kind of activity, my life extension maybe. So I've been doing since 1990, and even before that, but fully in 1990. So that comment, is it John dressed in drag or is it girl? I think he's a woman now. Anyway, I like replying to comments, they're kind of intriguing. Shows to me the psychological profile of a person. Although it's social media, which is really boring. Anyway, what else can I talk about? But yeah, I'm gonna get really dolled up. Do you know some people in their funny little head compare me to Tesla? Oh, no, god darn way I'm like him. He was intelligent. He had his own timeline. I'm not nothing to do, nothing like him. Interesting how people compare others to others. Maybe compare me to Rocky Horror Picture Show. Maybe that'll work. But not Tesla. I'm more like a long lost captain that needs a navy ship. Something in my past must have been a navy captain or submarine person, but I don't know. Like that. Or frustrated princess, or frustrated scrap fairy. You're wondering who the scrap fairy is, don't you? You do? Well, YouTube search Capital Salvage. He was one of my sellers of goodies, and I should sell to him too. Oh, John. Sure did a lot of videos as Carla P. Conniption dressed all dolled up. I haven't done that in a while, but I'm going to. I went to the farmer's market semi-dressed up like her. Then I'm going to do it all the way. Yeah. Actually, Carla had a Facebook profile. There's so much activity going on there. It was Facebook personnel deleted it. A lot of funny things like people naked, and that was funny as hell. It doesn't matter to me. It's just stupid internet stuff, but well, what the hell? This is just one video, another something to upload at dinner time. I covered a few topics, I suppose. Yes, barium titanate or a large capacitor excellent as detecting for the moon. Because the moon has a gravity tension pressure that lifts the ocean up. So that's why you got high tide, low tide, as well as the earth is pushed up a little bit, as well as you are stretched a bit. What are they talking up there? A capacitor or barium titanate would make an excellent detector because it presses up and down. And there was a schematic on how to do it too somewhere on the internet, actually long ago. So anyway, 20 minutes with the Pablo place here. Anyway, I'm gonna go.